When a woman starts pulling away and you start chasing after her, she's gone. She's not even going to look back. You're just pushing her further away. If you had a woman who was into you, she's, talking like there's a future between you, sending you flirty texts in the middle of the day, and then in a blink of an eye, something changed and she's distant. She's unavailable. She barely responds to your messages at all, or she gives you short replies. Then chances are you made at least one, if not all, of the 5 big mistakes I'm going to go over right now. Mistake number 1 is when a woman pulls away, the first mistake most men make is they immediately confess their feelings. We're convinced that, well, maybe I didn't let her know that I liked her enough. Maybe she didn't know I was serious enough about her, and that's why she lost interest. But the reality is that when a woman senses that this guy's really into me, she pulls back a little bit to give herself some breathing room because she's like, wow, this is moving towards a relationship, or he seems really into me. Am I sure I want this? She pulls back a little bit, and what happens is the guy does the complete opposite of what he should do. And he starts going further in his confessions of romantic interest and wanting to be with her. And this takes a woman who was still sort of interested. And this scares her away. So mistake number 2 is apologizing or explaining. We start thinking that she's losing interest because we said something stupid, or she's mad that, we couldn't hang out one night, or we come up with some imaginary reason why she's mad at us. And then we start apologizing and explaining ourselves, especially for things that weren't even wrong. And when you do this, you come across as weak in her eyes. You come across as so try-hard, such a pushover, that she's never going to be able to maintain any level of attraction for you. Number 3 is winning her over with a gift. Just like when you confess your feelings, buying her a gift puts pressure on her. When she's not sure about you, the last thing you want to do is put more pressure on her, because pressure is the antithesis of her attraction towards you. The more pressure she feels from you, the less attraction she's going to feel. Now, even if it's a small gift, when she looks at it, she's thinking, oh no, this guy really likes me. I'm not sure if I like him that much yet. And it creates a little bit of an awkwardness that she now wants to avoid. So the next mistake is matching her coldness. What I mean by that, and a lot of guys do this, is that when a woman starts getting cold, there's a lot of guys that think they're playing the game. So they go, well, I'm going to get cold too. And what happens though is, we don't text her as much as we used to, or we wait longer to respond to her to sort of match what she's doing. But then what happens is, the minute she reaches out to us, we immediately say, hey, so do you want to hang out? And when you do that, she knows that you were just not texting her because you were playing a game, and she thinks, oh, he was just upset that I wasn't texting him, so he wasn't texting me, and you lose the game right there. There's a much better way to handle this, and I'll explain how to do that in a minute. Now, the last mistake is giving her an ultimatum. A lot of guys do this, and by giving her an ultimatum, you're essentially giving her, again, a big box of pressure that's going to make her take her bags, and she's going to continue walking away from you. The other problem, though, with an ultimatum, and it's very similar to the coldness, is that when you give an ultimatum, I always say, is you have to display to a woman that you are willing to walk away, right? It's a prerequisite to attraction. She's got to feel like, I can lose this guy. Now, the problem with the ultimatum is that most guys who give one, they aren't really ready to walk away from her. They're not really ready to lose her, so they immediately backtrack. And again, it makes you look super weak. And it also shows her that you're not willing to walk away. And a woman will only become, and repeat this, only become attracted to a man she fears she can lose. A man who displays a willingness to walk away. So what do you do instead? Well, I created another video that you can click a link below where I teach a technique called the scrambler. Because all of this, everything that we just talked about revolves around the idea of what really makes a woman fall in love with a guy. Because it's not what most men think. If you made any of the mistakes that we just went over, I can almost guarantee that you don't know what really makes a woman fall in love. You don't know the characteristics that she actually chases. If a woman loses interest in you, it's because she met you and she knew the ending of that movie too quickly, and she had no incentive to continue the relationship, continue getting to know you, because she knew how it was going to end. right? She knew that she had you. And once a woman knows she has you, especially if it happens too quickly, it's over. So what do you do instead? I'm going to teach you exactly what to do. It's a technique that I call the scrambler, and it's all about eliciting the chase in her instead of the other way around. Because most guys chase women, but women want to be the one chasing a man. It's in their instincts, it's in their DNA. They don't want to be chased. And guys think that by chasing, it's going to get them, but by chasing, you're actually pushing a girl further away. They want to chase you. They want the man that they have to chase. How do you get a woman chasing you? That's what I talk about in the video below. You can click the link. It's about 15 minutes long, and it goes way more in depth into everything we just discussed. What I do in the video is I actually reverse engineer the entire process of falling in love, so that you can actually see what needs to go through a woman's mind for her to fall in love with you. If you've already made a mistake, if you're thinking, well, I've already done these things, here's the thing. It's not too late to fix things if you take the right steps from here on out. Just watch the video and you'll get a much clearer understanding of what you can do from here on out to not only stop her from pulling away and not only stop women in the future from pulling away, but also to get them back to you. Click the link below right now to watch the video.